Blessed love and peace. So follow up on the previous joint I recorded a few moments ago. The follow-up consideration with that joint again, without personal, direct earthly experience doing this, yet a tool for those who have the discipline and occasion. So regarding interaction with police approaching someone, being aggressive or otherwise, again, pausing, being calm, peaceful, respectful. Who or what is the most high authority you recognize, that you believe in, that you acknowledge, that you pray to? And then guiding a conversation, reasoning with that established. And the follow-up is upon sharing that interaction. Communicating the interest of saying a prayer. And honoring the authority, whomever that is, a parent, an angel, whoever it is, honoring the authority. Honoring is not worshiping. Honoring, respecting, honoring that authority, and soliciting the parties involved to have benevolent, responsible discipline and guidance in the immediate interaction at hand. And again, that changes the energy, that changes the vibration, that changes the awareness of the consequences of the actions in that moment, in that space. Now, if the brethren don't want to have that conversation, don't want to talk about it, refuse it, solicit again a few times, because if kinfolk ain't even having that conversation, kinfolk are shut off. And at that point, there's less reasoning at all of anything. So after repeated solicitation, let's say a prayer. Let's pause for a moment. Communicate to the kinfolk directly, I'm law. And that the interaction at that moment is beyond the pay grade of that brethren. It's beneficial to call the white shirts further bosses who have further capacity for negotiation and communication. And that being the briefity, because if kinfolk aren't willing to have answer those first questions, have that kind of reasoning beforehand, again, shut off. So I am law, get your bosses. And if there's continuing aggression, then come what may at that point. As I emphasized before in the previous joint a few moments ago, this technique requires significant discipline and peace prior to, regularly before such an interaction. Just like hitting the weights in training. It's this diplomacy training is like combat training. You don't just watch a film, see a Bruce Lee movie, and then, oh, I know how to do that, and go on the streets. It takes practice. It takes discipline. It takes honesty. It takes strength and heart and calmness. So that's a technique. And again, I, in my life, through the years on this earth, employ a number of different techniques when dealing with aggressions from many different kinfolk, including kinfolk with badges and guns. This particular technique I have yet to do, in terms of, well, not in like in a complete confrontational aggression type sense, but we had those conversations through the combination of additional techniques. So anyways, that's the basics of it. Again, the basic point here is, after asking about that highest authority, to acknowledge, respect, say a prayer to say who your authority is, say who your highest, the Most High is in your belief, who you call upon, who you pray to, what you pray to, and what you pray for. And then from there, say, I'd like to say a prayer right now before we say anything further, to calm ourselves and to guide us in a prosperous reasoning. So that's the joint. All thanks and praise to the Most High. And blessed love and peace from Rastafari.